And as you begin to listen, or perhaps as you're already listening without realizing, you may notice how your subconscious mind is wide awake, while your conscious mind is already drifting far away, or maybe it hasn't even noticed yet. Your conscious mind might wonder, am I listening or am I not listening? And that wondering, that question, it's okay to let it float, because your subconscious mind knows the answer. Even if your conscious mind does not, you can begin to sense, or perhaps you already sense, how your subconscious mind is absorbing everything, while your conscious mind simply rests. And when the subconscious listens so deeply, the conscious mind just fades, softer and softer, like a faint echo, far in the distance. And isn't it interesting how you can be aware of everything and yet not aware of anything at all? You hear the sound of my voice, or do you hear the silence between the words, the pauses, the spaces in between? And as you hear these words, or don't hear them, your subconscious can remember, or perhaps forget, just as easily. You don't need to remember everything, and forgetting can be as effortless as remembering, because your subconscious mind knows what to do. Now, as your subconscious listens, and your conscious mind lets go, you might begin to notice your body feeling heavier, or lighter, or both at once. A strange sensation, isn't it? Heavy, and yet so light, sinking, and yet floating, as if your body is caught between the earth and the air, not needing to choose. And as you notice that, or don't notice, you can feel your eyelids growing heavier, and yet softer, softer, and heavier still, as though they can't help but relax, sinking gently closed, or perhaps already closed, without you realizing. And with every breath you take, in and out, your body grows more relaxed, more peaceful, more distant, yet somehow more present. Isn't it fascinating how relaxation can spread without you even trying, from the top of your head down to your toes, so effortlessly? Your subconscious mind is listening so deeply now, hearing every word, every sound, even the silence, while your conscious mind fades further away, deeper asleep, and not minding at all. And as you sink deeper into this calm, you may wonder, or not wonder, how deeply you can go, or if you're already there. And the deeper you go, the more your subconscious can trust itself to let go of what's not needed and hold on to what's important. Because isn't it true, your subconscious mind has so much potential, so much power to know what you need, to guide you, even when your conscious mind does not. And as you sink, you may notice dreamlike images beginning to form, colors, shapes, flickering gently in your mind's eye. Let them come and go, naturally, without effort, as you sink even deeper. Each image, or moment of stillness, takes you further into a calm, peaceful state, a place where you can trust your subconscious to guide you. And isn't it fascinating how the more you relax, the more those images form and fade, drifting like gentle waves, each wave of calm carrying you deeper, deeper still, to a place of peace. Because now you can trust, deeply trust, your subconscious mind to know exactly what you need without needing to try. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to plan it. Just let go and allow your subconscious to do the work. And as you continue to drift, or float, or simply be, it's comforting, isn't it? To know you don't need to try, don't need to do anything at all. Just let go and let your subconscious guide you. And with every word, every pause, every breath, you're already doing it. Drifting, sinking, deeper and deeper. Now, once upon a time, there was a traveller, and this traveller, like so many others, began a journey of discovery. And as the journey unfolded, there were moments of clarity and moments of confusion. At the start of the journey, the road stretched far ahead, and yet, so many different paths appeared, twisting in directions the traveller hadn't expected. And naturally, the traveller paused, just for a moment, to wonder, which path should I take? There, at that crossroads, were signs pointing to different choices, each one promising something different. The traveller's mind began to race, to ask, which one is the right choice? What if I make the wrong decision? What if? I don't know where to go. But as the traveller stood there, in that quiet moment, a strange thing happened. A soft breeze, gentle and unhurried, brushed against their skin, as though the earth itself was breathing, in and out, in and out. And as the traveller stood still, taking in the moment, the breeze whispered softly, almost as if it were saying, "It's okay to not have all the answers right now. The path will show itself in time, one step at a time." And with that, the traveller relaxed just a little more. And so, without rushing, the traveller stepped forward, slowly, gently, feeling the rhythm of the journey, and trusting that each step would lead them exactly where they needed to go. As they moved, the road ahead felt different, almost as if it were unfolding in ways they couldn't yet see, and that, somehow, felt right. Every path, no matter how winding or uncertain, felt a little more certain now, with every step, and soon the traveller came to a river, a soft, flowing river, and beside it stood a tree. This tree, ancient, its roots deep in the earth, its branches reaching gently up toward the sky, as if they too were asking for guidance. The traveller stood beside the tree, feeling the energy of it. The way the tree seemed so solid, so grounded, and yet the branches swayed with the wind, each one growing in a different direction, and each branch was unique, just as the traveller was unique. The traveller reached out and touched the bark, feeling the texture, rough in some places, smooth in others. And as their hand moved over the bark, there was a deep connection, a deep understanding that this tree was made of many parts, and yet all those parts, though so different, were connected, all growing together from the same strong trunk. And the traveller closed their eyes for just a moment, and as they did, they felt the deep, slow rhythm of their own breath, in and out. And in that quiet moment, they could feel something shift, something deep within. It was as though, just for a moment, the branches of the tree were becoming their own branches, and they, too, felt supported by something much larger than themselves, grounded, connected. And in that moment of stillness, the traveller began to realize all parts of the journey, all the paths, all the choices, all the doubts, and all the decisions were simply a part of something much greater. Something that couldn't always be seen in the moment, but could always be felt in the heart. And it was in that quiet, peaceful place that the traveler allowed themselves to trust the process, to trust that, step by step, they were exactly where they needed to be. And so, with each step, the traveler felt more and more confident, more and more certain, that each decision, no matter how small or uncertain, was leading them closer to their true self, their true path. The traveler continued, the wind blowing softly, the tree standing steady and wise, and the journey unfolding exactly as it should. Now, as you continue to settle, noticing the gentle rhythm of your breath, you might find that your body is beginning to feel more relaxed, with each breath in and each breath out. And sometimes, even as you focus on one thing, another thought or feeling might just drift in, and then drift out, almost without you having to try. And perhaps, if you just let all of it flow through you, you may realize that this moment is unfolding, and it's okay to let go. Even now, letting go of the need to control, just for now. Sometimes, there are parts of you, parts that feel doubt, hesitation, like whispers in the back of your mind. Gentle voices that ask, "Are you sure? Should you go this way or that?" But these whispers, they are just voices, no louder than the sound of a breeze, soft and sometimes almost imperceptible. And as you notice them, you might find yourself becoming even more relaxed, more deeply centered, as the questions just fade into the background, letting your inner wisdom take the lead. And now, as you allow your awareness to gently expand, imagine those parts of you that carry doubt, meeting a wise part that already knows what's true, and notice how, just for a moment, there's a shift, an alignment begins to happen, and you may feel that tension you once noticed, melting away without effort, like water smoothing over rocks, gently, effortlessly, flowing, softening. You can imagine, for a moment, that the wisdom of each part of you is already starting to blend, harmonize, and come together. And as these parts of you meet, they begin to understand each other with a deeper compassion, a deeper understanding, without words even being necessary. And you notice that doubt, the hesitation, the uncertainty that might have once held you back, begins to soften and fade, like clouds that simply drift by, leaving only clear skies in their wake. Now, take a deep breath, and with each inhale, you might begin to feel the integration of these parts happening in a way that feels natural, fluid, just as the air moves freely in and out of your lungs. The integration happens naturally, without resistance, the doubt dissolving as trust builds, gently, easily, and completely. And as you think about the next step you're about to take, you can trust that this new alignment is already helping you move in the right direction. You feel the power of it, like an invisible force, guiding you forward with ease. No more tension, no more doubt, just clarity, trust, and the confident knowing that you are exactly where you need to be, and that everything is unfolding in the most perfect way for you. You might even begin to sense how this integration happens in the background, just like the way your body knows how to breathe without having to think about it. And in this same way, your mind, your heart, your soul knows how to move forward naturally, with clarity, with ease, and with trust. Even in moments where doubt might have once crept in, it now just fades into the background, leaving you centered, peaceful, and clear. And as you continue, you may notice that every day, this clarity deepens, and with it, your confidence in the choices you make, in your inner wisdom, continues to grow. The more you trust, the more effortless it becomes, like the way the sun rises and sets, without thought, simply as part of the natural order of things. And this process, this change, is already taking place, effortlessly, without forcing, just as the seasons shift, naturally and in their own time. Now, as these positive changes continue to settle within you, you may begin to notice their effects extending outward, not only shaping the present moment, but influencing the days, weeks, and months ahead. With each breath you take, allow these new shifts to solidify within you, growing deeper with every exhale. You might find that the path ahead unfolds with a renewed sense of clarity, confidence, and ease. Over the coming days, you may start to recognize subtle signs and symbols that affirm your journey is unfolding just as it should. Perhaps, in a dream, you'll find yourself walking along a path that feels familiar and comforting, a sign that you're moving in the right direction. Or maybe a simple moment of calm, a peaceful pause amidst your day, will remind you of this connection to your deeper self and the trust you've placed in the process. In the weeks ahead, you may notice moments of quiet strength, those moments when you feel grounded and assured, as though your decisions are unfolding with ease and you feel deeply aligned with your purpose. These moments are an invitation to recognize the positive energy you've cultivated, a reminder that you are supported, that you are on the right path. And in the months to come, you might begin to sense how this inner alignment opens up opportunities, unexpected blessings, or moments of synchronicity that gently guide you toward your true path. You may feel your confidence grow, your connection to your own wisdom deepen, and your trust in life's unfolding become unshakable. You might find that you are more attuned to the signs around you, more attuned to your own inner voice, which will continue to guide you gently, with compassion and clarity. Now, as this positive energy continues to spread within you, let's take a moment to reflect on the merit we've generated together today. With each breath in, you may notice this positive energy expanding, radiating outward, touching the lives of those around you and even those you haven't yet met. Visualize this energy flowing like ripples across the vast ocean of existence, reaching those in need of healing, comfort, and peace. As you breathe out, imagine that the merit and good intentions we have cultivated together today are extending to those who are suffering, offering relief and hope to those who are grieving, bringing solace, and to those who are confused or fearful, providing clarity. May it ease their burdens and fill them with a sense of peace. You may also feel this positive energy strengthening your own ability to serve, to show kindness, to act with compassion and understanding, and to share your wisdom freely. As you move forward, carry this energy with you, allowing it to guide your actions and choices with the intention of bringing love, wisdom, and service into the world. Now, let us dedicate this merit, knowing that it has the power to ripple through time and space, reaching far beyond our awareness, touching lives wherever it's needed most. May all beings be happy. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings find peace. And as you take one final deep breath, feel this energy expanding infinitely, radiating outward, sharing the benefits of this practice with the world. When you're ready, gently bring your awareness back to this present moment, feeling grounded and fully connected to here and now, knowing that you carry with you the peace and wisdom of this practice into your everyday life.